Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I'm going to introduce to you the way organizations tend to develop effective advertising strategy. But first, let's explain the meaning of advertising strategy. As the slide shows, advertising strategy is the long-term plan by which a company attempts to implement its advertising objectives. It is the blueprint, the organization's blueprint, which identifies the main goals of the advertising, the main goals of the organization's advertising plan, and the procedures, programs, and policies the company will employ in order to implement such objectives. Usually, effective advertising strategies involve two major dimensions. First, the creation of effective advertising messages. Second, the selection of an appropriate advertising media. Let's talk today about the creation of effective advertising message. The advertising message here in this context, the message is what the company needs to deliver. And I mean here the information, the message, the information that the company wishes its customers to understand, whether about its products, services, or the overall brand anyway. The message, come on, good advertisers, effective advertisers, work hard to make messages, advertising messages, which attract customers' interest. For example, this advertising, this advertisement or commercial, this link, I have accompanied this link with this lecture to help you understand how a good advertisement message can gain the attention of customers. This is the example of Mercedes and the good ferry. However, advertising managers have to take care about the way an interesting message is presented. It should be communicated well so that the advertising creativity does not inhibit customers from understanding the real message. يعني هنا في بعض الأحيان ممكن تكون المادة الإعلانية نفسها دمها خفيف جدا أو interesting جدا أو attractive جدا لدرجة إنها يعني أحيانا ممكن تبعد نظر الناس الكاستمرز عن الرسالة الحقيقية. يعني لو كان في اغنيه، لو الاعلان معتمد على اغنيه جميله مثلا جدا، الناس تستمتع بالاغنيه لدرجه انها مش يعني تنسى ايه الهدف اصلا من الاعلان اساسا. فهنا a creative advertisement should creatively employ all its tools in a way which attracts customers' interest and effectively deliver the communicated message. Of course, a creative advertising message is a more imaginative message. In other words, imaginative يعني تخيلية. هنا ان الاعلان لازم يعتمد، الاعلان اللي هو الكرياتيف المتميز، الرسالة المسج اللي هي عاوزين نوصلها للجمهور لازم تكون more imaginative، فيها تخيل، خيال اكبر، more entertaining، تسلية، الاعلان على فكره يا جماعه مش مجرد ماده اعلاميه عاوزين نوصلها. يعني هي صح it is a media, it is a way of delivering information about the company, but marketing managers and advertising managers have to carefully deliver this message in an entertaining and imaginative way. Remember, customers sometimes may feel bored about listening to or viewing many advertisements and commercials. So advertisers have to think about the way to separate their own advertisement from the advertisements of other competitors. The only way to separate one's advertisement from others is to help customers enjoy the time being spent on viewing this advertisement. As the book indicates, the creation of an advertising message involves a number of steps. One of them is the message strategy, the second is creative concept, and the third is a message execution. The message strategy is the general message that will be communicated to consumers. What are you going to tell? What kind of information are you going to deliver? Usually at this level, advertisers tend to identify the main consumer benefits. What kind of benefits are customers expecting to get from using the advertised product? Here, advertisers have to consult the marketing managers of the client and tell them about the core benefits. Remember in marketing principles of marketing, when we said that the product involves three main levels: the core benefit, the actual benefit, and the augmented benefits. Here in this point, at this very particular point, advertisers have to make a consultation with marketing managers and organizational managers in order to identify the core benefits of the advertised product, its actual benefits, and the augmented benefits. Thinking about such levels of benefit is of great importance to advertisers, because advertisers, in collaboration with marketing managers and top managers, will depend or will focus on the most important benefits which separate the market offering from the offerings of other competitors. In this sense, the marketing managers and advertisers will focus on some key competitive advantages. In other words, some key benefits which makes the product more competitive in comparison to other rivals and competitors. يبقى هنا في المسألة دي مهم جدا على الماركتنج مانجرز والادفرتايزنج مانجرز ان هم يركزوا ايه هي البنفيتس الصوت من استخدام هذا المنتج. The second element of a marketing of an advertising message strategy is the creative concept. In other words, the idea that will bring the message strategy to life and guide specific appeals to be used in an advertising campaign. Yes. How are you going to deliver your message? Now you have some benefits that you will focus on while developing your own advertisement. That's okay. How are you going to deliver such a message? We have agreed now that advertising managers have to deliver creative advertisements creative advertisements to make their commercials more competitive and interesting than those of others. Therefore, here it is very important to answer this question: how are we going to communicate the message or the benefits of the product being advertised? Here, the creative delivery or in other words, the way that companies should deliver the message should depend on should have three main characteristics. Meaningful, it should be meaningful. In other words, the creative delivery should be meaningful. Meaningful means carefully understood, clearly understood by customers. يعني هنا لازم الرسالة هي لازم توصل بشكل interesting, creative, مبتكر، إبداعي، جميل، رائع، ماشي، بس توصل بالطريقة المفهومة. يعني ما يكونش الإعلان شكله جميل ظريف جدا جدا بس مش عارفين المسج المطلوبة. believable، قابل للتصديق. يعني انت ممكن تعتمد you can depend on imagination, but imagination here is used as a symbol of the true information you are talking about. يعني هنا انا ممكن اعتمد على الخيال والتخيل والابداع، لكن التخيل ده هو الوسيله اللي بعتمد عليها عشان اوصل معلومه. يعني لازم تكون يعني انا يعني بلعب على الجانب الخيالي، لكن في نفس الوقت بحاول، هدفي مش ان انا اضحك على الناس، لا، هدفي ان انا اوصل رمز ان المنتج ده بيتميز بشيء جميل رائع. distinctive, yes, of course, a creative advertisement is a distinctive one. A creative advertisement is a distinctive advertisement which should necessarily attract customers and distinguish itself from those of competitors. Here I attached an advertisement, a link to an advertisement about Mercedes. Here you will find how Mercedes delivers a creative message about the power of its engine, using imagination without any compromise to the real information and details, technical details of the car. Of course, an essential step in the creation of an advertising message is the message execution. In other words, message implementation. It captures the target market's attention and interest, and this is a very important point. By the way, in the last two steps, you think you have already focused on some key benefits, and you have on paper only you have determined the way you are going to deliver this creative message. Now you are delivering it. يعني هنا دي المرحله بقى، مرحله التنفيذ. المرحلتين اللي فاتوا كان مراحل تفكير وتخطيط وابداع. اول مرحله كنا بنقول ايه؟ اول مرحله بنحدد ايه هي الفوائد الاساسيه. ثاني مرحله بنحدد هنوصل ازاي الرساله دي. ده بيبقى على الورق، رسمه، ممكن استخدام رسوم، استخدام ورق، استخدام تخطيط، تدريب، تمرين، اي بتاع. المسج اكسكيوشن بقى هي مساله التنفيذ، هننفذ الاعلان ازاي. These are different styles. يعني هنا some organizations and some advertisers may focus on lifestyle, the product lifestyle, the expected lifestyle of customers who are going to buy this product. Some other advertisements may focus on mood or image. هنا المود او الايمج دي غالبا دايما لما بيجي مثلا نشوف اعلانات اللي هي الايه، شركات العطور. دايما شركات العطور اللي بتحاول زي بوس مثلا، هيوجو بوس دايما، او اعلانات اخرى تيجي تبص مثلا اعلانات اللي هي العطور بالنسبه للسيدات، تيجي تلاقي دايما بتتكلم الاعلانات دي بتتكلم عن المود، الهابينس، السعاده، المرح، الانطلاق، مش عارف ايه. دي كلها حاجات كلها. يعني هو مش هيقدر يقول لك في الاعلان ريحه البرفيوم ايه، لكن يقدر يوصل لك، تخيل، ممكن يقدر يوصل لك هذه الرائحه من خلال تصور لايه، للمود. الرائحه الجميله دي ممكن تحسسك بمود زي ايه. شوف هنا اللينك بين الرائحه والمود. ممكن من خلال استخدام الموسيقى. هنا بقى ازاي هننفذ الرساله من خلال استخدام الموسيقى، والموسيقى هنا ممكن ليها دور قوي جدا جدا. وهكذا في اشياء ممكن الساينتفك ايفيدنس، بعض الدلائل الايه، العلميه. زي مثلا ما تشربوا، لا تشرب السجائر مثلا، السجائر ضاره جدا بالصحه. اعلانات خاصه دايما ممكن يقدموا دلائل علميه على هذا الايه الاساس. A message execution can also involve the tone، الصوت، التون بتاع الاعلان، الاسلوب اللي بيتم التحدث فيه عن الرساله بالاعلانيه. طبعا ممكن تكون طريقه التحدث ايجابيه وفي طريقه سلبيه، وطبعا انت كادفرتايزنج مانجر لازم تكون واضح جدا في يعني لا يعني انا مش هاجي اوصل رساله هي في مضمونها رساله ايجابيه واوصلها بتون نيجاتيف، يبقى انا كده يعني كده مش دقيق. فانا اجيب لكم اعلان عن البوزيتيف تون، ان ازاي بي ام دبليو حاولت توصل رساله عن الباص الجديد، عامله باص الكتروني الكتريك كهربائي بيمشي بالكهرباء. فيعني عاوزه توصل للناس ازاي البي ام دبليو هنا او الباص ده ازاي ممكن يوصل او يعمل خدمه للمجتمع او البيئه والبتاع. فده اعلان متميز جدا جدا، والتون بتاعه يخليك حتى انت كشخص على المستوى العام كده تبقى مقبل على الحياه اكتر يعني. هنا marketing or advertising managers have to think carefully about putting the right words which attract customers, the right words which deliver the message in a small number of words, in few words, and large meanings. هنا ما قل ودل. The last point in our lecture today is about the selection of advertising media, and I will prefer to talk about advertising media later on in the next lecture إن شاء الله. شكرا يا جماعة، وعلى تواصل بإذن الله دايما.